Milo, is that you?
There, I think I got it.
Blues riffing B, watch me for the changes and try to keep up.
It. There you go.
Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin Berry. Yeah. that's, the original is still the best.
Oh, now, Biff, I don't remember the car ever having any kind of blind spot when I drove it.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Hello, McFly. So, boys, we're here. We're here on a very somber occasion.
Yes.
A very It's not an unhappy occasion. It's a somber occasion. It's an occasion of what would you call it? Adulthood, duty, stuff that you got to do when you don't want to do it. But if you really look for the silver lining, there always is one.
Okay.
So, TomStock is coming, but not necessarily when we thought.
Yes.
Perhaps maybe a little farther off into the future.
Perhaps about 365 days farther off in the future.
Perhaps. Tom?
Give or take.
Tom?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tom, it's not going as well as we were hoping.
Well, I was holding out hope. I mean, we were, keeping an eye on this, as I had posted, a while back on the TomStock Facebook page, that we were going to keep an eye on the situation. And we were hopeful that we were going to be able to get together at the end of June. But with everything currently happening with the COVID-19 situation and the travel restrictions and the, restrictions on gathering and social distancing and all that stuff, after, knowing that that's going to continue at least sometime into May, we here at Busted Knuckle have thought long and hard and debated this long and hard, and ultimately the safety, the health, and the well-being of AML Nation is paramount. So after much consideration, we have made the decision to postpone, not cancel, postpone TomStock into 2021. We don't have a specific date yet. We haven't gotten that far in the planning, but the TomStock 2020 will not be happening in the interest of everybody's health and safety.
But is this a fair statement? TomStock 2020 is still happening, just not when we thought.
Yeah. I guess you could say that TomStock 2020 will be happening in 2021.
Yeah.
It will still be TomStock 2020. It will just be 3 days of peace, love, and little trains a little later.
Yeah.
It's a game that'll be made up at a later date.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a rain delay.
Yes. It's just a really long rain delay.
Can I put in my vote for a date for in 2021?
Yeah.
The weekend of July 10th and 11th.
I don't have a 21 calendar, but
you have a computer in front of you.
You have a phone, don't you?
I just announced the worst news of my modeling career, and now you're going to bust my stones.
Well,
okay.
Why is it the worst news? Your layout's only going to be that much cooler when we get there. Yeah, are you kidding me? Now it's going to be completely operational, probably almost 50% scenic.
Yeah, way to set the bar for me. All right, that would be the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be perfect timing.
Okay, do we know, does that coincide or conflict with any other large model train events?
I think the NMRA is in Sacramento 2021. Don't think that. I think it's later though.
Bruce is Bruce is
I'm efforting.
Bruce is efforting. Mostly I would like to know what the schedule is for the fightings.
Well, there is no minor league baseball.
I stand corrected. NMRA 2021 is July 4th to July 10.
Okay.
In Santa Clara.
So they could hit it on. So we could do it the weekend of the 17th and 18th of July, or 29 and 30th of, or 26th and 27th of June. But that's that busy weekend in Robesonia.
Yeah, that's my son's birthday, and he'll be turning 30 then. So we're gonna wanna do something special for him. And so you're saying the 10th and 11th is bad?
I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm not going to the national convention.
I'm not going to the national in Santa Clara, but it goes July 4 to July 10.
Do we want to push it to the next weekend, the 17th and 18th?
I'm thinking that's what we want to do. That sounds like a pretty good weekend to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go see your neighbors with that in-ground pool right in the middle of July, that's going to be great.
I don't know if that's, and the guy around the corner got rid of the pool.
Oh, he heard we were coming.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh no,
fill it in."
That was the above ground pool. I don't know if I'm assuming the in ground one is still there.
Yeah,
but I don't know him. I know the guy that had the above ground pool, but he took it down a couple weeks ago.
Oh, we should take it down in the summer when you get to punch a hole in the side and you have a guy in the pool and he gets washed out into the yard. It's always
have a water slide. Yeah,
that's great. All right, so tentatively, as of this moment, we're looking at the weekend of 16, 17, 18.
Or
in July.
Yeah. Of course, I'm looking at a 2020 calendar, so that doesn't help me.
No, it doesn't help.
Just shove it forward today.
Yep, 7/16 to 7/18. Okay.
Yeah, that gives people plenty of warning.
We could celebrate Mrs. Jean's birthday at the same time.
There you go. That makes it even.
Nice.
That would be perfect. And anybody else who has a birthday, if you have a how about this? If you have a birthday in the year 2021, we'll celebrate.
Come on out.
We'll celebrate it at TomStock 2020.
Come on down to TomStock 2020. Get a free candle for your cake.
Yeah, I think I think
we used to have those at my church every now and then. You'd have an everybody's birthday party.
Yeah. I think we just established something tonight with this meeting that we're having right now. It's still TomStock 2020. None of that has changed. It's just the date has been moved. So it's still TomStock 2020.
So all the merchandise is still good.
All the merchandise is still good. All the hats are good. The T-shirts, everything is still good. It's just now we've had to move the date. That's all. Yeah, so it's still TomStock 2020. And as I've said before on a couple of other podcasts, I can't lose in this deal. I mean, I literally can't lose in this deal because, yes, if we had gone ahead with it, it would have been great. I was looking forward to it. It was going to be awesome. But unfortunately, we have to cancel it just like everybody else. We have to do the prudent and the adult thing. But now I have another basically about 410 days just to irritate the living crap out of Tom. So how do I lose? How do I lose in this deal? I am now going to contact the farmer. Between now and then, I'm contacting the farmer.
I wish you wouldn't.
I know.
There's a lot of things we wish, Tom, but sometimes we don't get our wishes.
All right, if you want to, if I'll tell you what, let's compromise. If you want to contact the farmer, let's hold on. Actually, I think he hasn't planted yet, so I don't know if he's letting the field lay fallow this year, or if he's not planning for other reasons. But I mean, I don't know what he's going to do next year. But maybe can we hold off to see until the neighbor's house sells, and if I can see what I get for new neighbors?
Well, they can't be any worse than what you got, can they?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping if I get better new neighbors, we could expand a little more into their yard.
Oh, we'll just have the party over there, you mean?
we'll just put the RVs in his driveway.
Yeah, perfect. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, and then we can expand it to 300-400 people.
I think 300 is a fair shot. Yeah,
fair number. Yeah, fair numbers.
Now, what level does the Robosonia bylaw people get excited on crowds?
Yeah, why do you have to ask him that? Why do you have to say that? Everything I say.
If the limit is 300, we got to say, okay, we're only having 299.
Oh my God.
We're under your permit.
This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I got one guy over here losing sleep and losing his hair because he's afraid that I'm going to show up with a tractor trailer full of immigrants and just unload them onto his lawn. And I got another guy over here that asks questions that's gonna make Tom lose sleep. Now he's gonna be losing sleep. Now he's gonna go find out. Geez, do I need a permit? To blah 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 blah. Do it first. Ask for when the cops show up. I will. All right. How about this for a deal? Can we make this a permanent rule as of right now? When we're recording this on April the 20th, can we make this a permanent rule? When the cops show up, let me do the talking.
Sounds fair to me.
Can we at least all agree to that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You were just getting ready. You were almost through this thing, and now we got to start.
Get on a podcast, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out. And what I will do, for those of you that are listening that have not been contacted yet, as we're recording this on Monday, April 20th, I will be contacting everybody that has registered and paid their registration fee, and I will, certainly if you want me to refund that, I will do so immediately. We've been holding everybody's registration fees in escrow. Or if you plan to attend next year and you want me to hold it for next year, I'll be happy to do that. But I'm committed to getting a hold of everybody promptly and letting them know about the postponement and getting your fees back to you if you can't make it. And also wanting to let everybody know, for everybody that's made, travel reservations or hotel reservations at our room block, letting them know so that they can cancel that as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And as we get a little closer to next year's event, we'll get another block and all of that. So all we're doing is we're just moving the date. We're still going to do all the fun activities that we had planned. And it was going to be, it is going to be a great weekend. It's just not going to happen in 2020. That's all. That's the only change.
And how far from Robosonia is escrow the next town over?
Yeah, it's where the farmer's field is, and then there's the hill. It's right behind that hill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
So that's where you're keeping the funds. It's in escrow.
Yeah.
So you're going to big mayonnaise jars planted under a tree?
There's a big black piece of obsidian where no piece of obsidian should be.
Okay.
And under that piece of obsidian, there's a little tin box, and I have all the money in there.
Perfect.
Right underneath a postcard of Fort Hancock, Texas.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Exactly. That's like there was a movie kind of like that. So will we still be going to Jerry Britton's house?
If he's available.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I'll still try to get some visits to some other layouts and things like that. Hey, I just had a great idea because Jim Herzog and what was the other gentleman's name?
Larry Reynolds.
You know what we should do over the next few months before the end of this year? If they are willing to have us visit their layouts, let's have them on the podcast.
I'll see what I can do about that.
That would be fun. Would you like me to talk to them, or would you prefer I just stay in the shadows in the dark in the back?
Let me handle that. You've done enough, Lionel.
Yeah, just relax and let your people help you out on this one.
Yeah, I'll let my people talk to their people. All right. Well, here we are doing the adult thing, and mostly we wanted to we still want Matt Dawson and Nick Carlson to come. Matt, you still got to come, buddy, and Nick, you still got to come. We need you guys to come. And now this gives Peter Borshitz a chance to line up his.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be another great one.
It'd be great to see, if Marty could make it and if Rod could make it from down under. Would love to have those guys.
I just had a great idea. We're basically right now we're pretty firm on we feel like this is our first chance at throwing out the new date. But before we confirm it 100%, let's find out when Kelly can't go. Oh, that's not true.
Oh, I can't go. I got to landscape the park that weekend.
Yeah. The trains are going to 6 miles an hour.
And then I'm going to be the president of all of the clubs.
We're having another election.
Yeah, we're having another election. And oddly enough, I'm running for president.
I can't find my tail.
All right. Do we have anything else to say, or are we just going to be excited that it's still coming?
Yeah, I just, I guess just a parting thought is, I want to thank everybody for their interest. I was surprised a little bit that we got the turnout and the response that we did. I mean, we were really looking forward. Deb and I were really looking forward to having everybody here for the weekend and having everybody, actually get the chance to see the cross line in person. And I know Val and James were really looking forward to, showing off their handiwork and everything. And so, if nothing else, this gives us, another year plus to keep forging ahead so that when the curtain does go up on TomStock 2020 in July of 21, it'll be even better in terms of the layout, and we'll try to pack even more fun into the 3 days of peace, love, and little trains.
Peace, love, and little trains. It's going to be great. It's not fun being an adult sometimes, but it's going to be great, and I can hardly wait. Hardly wait for it to come, and I'm just as disappointed as everybody. But it'll have to be what it has to be. And Bruce is excited to come too, isn't he? Bruce?
I was excited to come.
Yeah, and this will give us a whole other year to get some really cool door prizes, even more. And we got one of which I'm going to show to Bruce and Lionel now, but we're not going to tell anybody what it is. So just keep quiet.
Oh,
sweet, baby.
This just got better. Oh my goodness gracious! You have to come.
These were showing and telling.
Is this something for TomStock? Is it on the same?
This is something for TomStock.
Okay, because if it's just something,
they are door prizes.
If it's just something you have, then there's no point.
No.
Like, here's my stuff. So, and the other thing is the AML's crack graphic artist, William Sampson, has now got even more time. Oh, cool. Has even more time to make up our posters and everything. That is very cool. So Bruce is holding stuff up that is going to be prizes. And Mr. Sampson and I were discussing about was we're going to make a big wall-size poster so that if you want one to have people sign, like I want a big poster for people to sign on it and everything.
Well, I want one too.
I know you do. I said we're going to this is going to be great. This is actually going to end up being well worth the wait. And Tom, I want to, on the air, officially thank you for all the effort you're putting in. And I realize it's a real bummer that it has to be canceled. I know you want to do the right thing, but of all kidding aside, I'm very appreciative of all your efforts. And it's been hard for us getting on the same page, but you were right all along. You were dad.
Well, it's something that, believe me, I wish more than anything that I was dead wrong about. But like you said, we got to do the right thing. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's health and safety is what's most important, and this is, this is serious. I mean, it's manageable if you follow the rules and do the right things, but it's serious. And I don't think at this point we know enough to know when it's really going to end. So we just got to be careful. And that's what we're doing here. But, all we're doing is delaying it. We're just rolling back a year. We're not giving up. We're going to have a great time in July of 21. And, we'll go from there.
So, just so I'm clear, I'm supposed to contact the farmer now or not?
No. Wait until this house next door sells, because I want to see. No, I'm serious. I really want to see what the neighbors are like before we contact the farmer.
Well, they can't be much worse than the neighbors you got now.
Well, I mean, they don't like the barn, but at the same time, they keep to themselves.
Okay.
So that's,
So maybe the Osborns are moving in. You're afraid,
right? The Osborns, or
Howard Stern,
Howard Stern, or the Culhanes from Hee Haw or whatever. So yeah.
Right. I think you'd find that Howard Stern lives a pretty quiet life.
I think Howard Stern's probably one of the most normal guys you could ever meet.
Exactly. It's
I think all the on-air stuff is just part of his shtick.
Yeah, it's kind of like me torturing you about the farmer and pools and all that stuff. I guess I got to get my deposit back on my RV.
Well, I guess I got to give you your $5 back too.
Yeah,
because I didn't get you. I'm not able to go out and
you didn't say anything about that. So
I was waiting for the right moment. I was like, oh my God. Now I gotta go buy him something.
Because you said on my birthday, you said, if I loan you $5, you'll get me something real nice for my birthday. So I immediately sent you $5.
Yeah. Well, I'll refund your I'll refund your TomStock fee, but I'm keeping the $5.
Yeah. There's no way. Yeah, we're not
processing.
Yeah, you know what? Anybody that would like their money back, go ahead and contact us. Let's see how you make out.
No, he's kidding, ladies and gentlemen. I will be in touch with everybody. I probably will have been in touch with many of you by the time this actually airs, and we'll definitely refund the fee.
All right, that's it. Should we give him? We've been at it for 25 minutes. Let's get about the email address very quickly.
Okay, email address is Modeler's Life, modelers with one L, modelerslife@gmail.com.
And we have a website, modelerslife.com. If you go there, you'll see a picture of Bruce, the moderately agitated mailboy. If you click on his particularly agitated face, you can send us an email directly. You find out if you go there about our Patreon virtual chat room, which is lots of fun if you're a Patreon member. And there's all kinds of other cool stuff. And we will see you at TomStock 2020 in July of 2021.
And I would also say that Tom will be putting updates on the Facebook page as well.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to get better and better. Are you ready, Tom?
I am.
So remember, a Modeler's Life podcast is considered marginally adequate by 6 out of 10
disappointed TomStock registrants. By 4x4 car crushing action Saturday at the Spectrum. Burning motor coaches battle it out in the mud bog with special guest stars Heather Locklear and Knight Rider Car Kit.
Holy shnikes.
It's another Lincoln Homer.